Today we're going to be looking at how to create this very fun, very easy, very enjoyable way to be able to show the rest of our school community your Term 2 goals. So in just a moment I'll be showing you how to put all the pieces of this art project together.
Welcome everybody. Welcome back to looking at how to complete our goal sheet. It looks, of course, like the person who is holding up their goal and peeking out from behind. The person that I've drawn here looks something like me. The person you are going to draw is going to look something like you. So the whole sheet, of course, looks like you're holding up what your goal is and why it's important and helpful. These are your challenges right now in the area, and these are some of the solutions to your challenges. So your teachers are going to walk you through how to fill in that portion. This video is to help you to know how to make an art project out of it that looks like a person holding up their sheet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we need to start with the page. You're going to be getting 2 pages. The first one's going to look like this. It's got the goal itself, and down below you've got the hands. Okay, you are going to, of course, be, maybe you'll do a draft, or maybe this will be your good copy. This will be filled with writing. Okay, it will be filled with writing so that your goal is all filled in. Once it's filled with writing, your teacher will check it, and then they'll say, okay, you're ready now to do your cutting out. They'll give you, they will give you a second sheet as well. It'll look something like this. Okay, it'll start at the top. You don't have any hair yet. Okay, it goes down to the bottom. You can see there's space here for the sheet to go. It's done in 2 portions, so it really looks like it's a bit 3D. Okay, so what you'll do is you will take your scissors and you will just carefully and quickly cut out the goal sheet, which of course will be filled with writing in your case. All right, you will also cut out your hands. And I have done this already, so just 1 second, I'll pause and we'll show you how to put everything together. So you'll cut out both hands and the goal sheet. Okay, so now you have your sheet with the face, with the eyes peeking out, but nothing else. And you have your sheet that you've cut out, and you've got your 2 hands that you've cut out. So I'm going to show you how to put everything together here. So what you're going to do first is you're going to take the sheet that you've cut out, and I'm just noticing actually as I'm doing this that the photocopy I made just needs to be trimmed just a little bit on this side, so it doesn't have to match perfectly the box that is here, but pretty close. Yeah, that's a pretty close match. Do you see how it pretty much covers over, and you can still see the ears? So you're going to cut that out, and you'll just take your glue and glue that down. Okay, pretty quick, pretty easy. We always know when we're gluing, we start at the corners, we put a dot there, okay, a few dots in the corner, and then we do a nice big X. That way we never need to put so much glue on it that it becomes bumpy. That's what like grade 1s do. We're in grade 4 or 5 now. We don't need to do that. Then this is slightly tricky, although really not that tricky at all. Do you see how we've got some shoulders here? Do you see the shoulders? All right, you're going to take your hands, okay, and the hands are going to go right here where the the shoulders are, and then we've got a space here, and there's some arms that are holding it up. So right about here, okay, you can't really go too wrong. And on this side, you're going to do the same things. So the nails are facing in to the page, okay, not facing out of the page, and you go right about here, and you glue it down. Okay, so that's how you get the hands holding the paper. Looks pretty 3D, pretty cute. Then we can go to the portion where we're doing the hair and the rest of your face. So you've got a long piece up here, and that's because hair wouldn't start right here unless you've got bangs. And you just want to remember that our eyes are pretty much in the middle of our head, right? It doesn't feel like they are, but really if you look at a friend beside you, the eyes are the middle of the head, or just above the middle of the head. And so you don't want to have too short a skull. It feels like it's right, but it looks funny. So if I were to do my head ending here, like that's my whole skull, it looks really far too short. So instead, okay, you think about what kind of hairline you have. Maybe you've got some swoopy bangs, right? And that's cool. Then you've got some more swoopy bangs over here. You have to give yourself some hair on top, okay? So maybe you have a nice like bunch of hair, okay? You've got to give yourself some hair up top. maybe a little bit here. I don't know. Okay, so that would be a good way to do some hair that is shorter hair. Maybe you have longer hair. So if you do have longer hair, okay, maybe your hair is coming down this direction. So all of a sudden we have somebody maybe with some longer hair. Okay, so whatever you feel like your hair looks like, you get to do as your portion. And then if you really want to, at the top, and you don't have to, but if you feel like it, you can write my goal up here. I always like to do it first in gentle block letters, just to get it straightened. And then I go over top of my block letters and create some more specialized, on top of my capital letters, and create some more specialized block letters. But what you do up here is really your choice. If you feel like you don't have enough space to write my goal, you don't have to. If you think it won't add to your picture, in fact, it might take away from your picture, you don't have to. But if you feel like it would add to your picture, then go ahead and do it. And then I just erase stuff. So then the final step of all of this, of course, is to take your pencil crayons and your markers, or a combination of both. Either are good, and do your very best job of coloring, right? So nice, neat coloring, following the same direction as you're going through. One of the methods that I always think is really, that looks really nice, is I take a pencil crayon and I take a felt. So I'll take the outside and then all the colors, and then I can take pencil crayon and using some really nice same shading, I can go, and I could use different colors too with layering, right? Going in the same direction, filling it all in really carefully, really nicely. As long as you're doing a careful, nice job, I'm okay with using all felt, all pencil crayon, some black line marker, whatever your artistic vision is of this. It just needs to be neatly and carefully done, because we are putting these outside to be seen by folks as they're walking by. All right, hope you have a good time. Thanks.